Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show the actual installation process involved in putting film or window tint on windows. If you haven't had a chance to go back and watch the previous video on different types of film, I recommend you definitely going back and doing that. The film we're actually installing here is a mid-grade film. We'll cut out a little bit of the glare, but focusing a little bit more on heat rejection and UV protection. But the way that we actually install tint is it all comes with a liner protecting the dry adhesive on the other side, which is water activated. Now the window was already cleaned in advance, so now what we're doing is we actually are spraying down the window so that we can peel the liner off and simply place the tint over the top of the water. Now we will always put the tint on there where it will actually hang over the edges. And the reason we do that is because obviously we want a very tight fit to all of the edges so that there is no gaps or light gaps that you will actually see coming out of the sides. And I'll show you that in just a second, when we install all of the tint on windows, we actually will not use any spacers on any of the sides of the film. And you'll see by going up along this instead of using a spacer, what it does is actually gives you the ability to cut the film so that it is 1/2 the width of a razor blade away from the edge of the sill. Now the beauty of that, being that close, is you don't have to worry about actually seeing any light gaps. It's very clean. People will come into your home. They're not going to see that you have window tint installed. That's the way it should appear. I'm not going to go ahead and finish this window at this time, but you can see by cutting that edge, we do that all the way around. Then we take actually paper towel, bump all the edges to make sure it's very thoroughly dry, and then the evaporation process will begin, which will take approximately about 2 weeks. And the 5% of the moisture that's left behind here, which no one can even see, will just evaporate out. It will be adhered to the window, and it's designed to last about 27 years. So that will take care of the installation process, but I definitely encourage you to watch some of the other videos. It'll be very educational.